Hello again, everyone. I'm David, and this is Seth,
Hi.
and we are here today to give some advice to the people who run movie theaters, apparently. The reopening of movie theaters. It makes me happy that more movie theaters are starting to reopen. I think now that more theaters are reopening, and with people starting to go back to theaters, I feel like movie theaters should do or should lower their prices on tickets and food and drinks. I talked about this in another video last year when only a few theaters were willing to reopen. Now that more theaters are reopening, I feel like they can't and shouldn't expect people to pay the same prices for tickets, food, and drinks that everybody was paying before COVID 19. I know that most movie theaters have been closed for the last year and a few months now. Theaters need to lower their prices on everything. Why? Because now that people can watch some of these new movies at home, everybody will say, why should I spend a ton of money at a theater when I can now stay home and watch some of the new movies that are coming out? Theaters need to lower their prices and get all the people that are willing to stay home to come back to the theater. Like the old saying goes, less is more. The cheaper you make everything at the theater, more people will come back to the movies. Movie theaters need to do everything they can to get more and more people to come back to the theater. This means making sure everything is always clean, making sure people are wearing their masks whenever they are not eating or drinking. You need to make sure everybody feels safe and good about coming back to the theater. And the masks are going away tomorrow, so I don't think they're going to need them. No, there it is. I love that movie theaters are showing old classic movies like Back to the Future, Top Gun. Theaters need to keep doing that, and the movies that would get more people back to the theater are the original Star Wars movies. Last year was the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. The few theaters around here that reopened last fall/winter did show the movie, and sadly I never got to see it when it played. And I bet most Star Wars fans didn't see it last fall. I didn't even know when it happened. So this summer, show Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and The Return of the Jedi, and those three movies by themselves will get more people willing to go back to the movie theaters. In my next video, I'm going to talk more about what other old classic movies I want to see theaters play. Trust me, with families going back to the theater to see whatever the new animated movie is and the new Marvel movie, by making tickets, popcorn, candy, drinks cheaper, more and more families will go back to the theater. Movie theaters can't expect people to pay $5 for a box or a bag of candy. The new price of candy should be $1. Oh, you are priceless. See, by making candy so cheap, more people will buy more candy. A large popcorn shouldn't be more than $2 or $3. Again, by making popcorn so cheap, more people will buy more popcorn. Same goes for drinks. A large drink should also cost $2 or $3. Making it cheaper will get more people buying more drinks. All bottled water should cost $1. Theaters need to be smart because they get as many people back to the theater, so more movie theaters can reopen and more people can then go back to the theaters. Theaters can start to rehire all the people they have let go when their shutdown ended or started last year. Movie theaters really need all the help that they can get once more and more people start to go back to the theater. That sentence seemed really funny for a second. Sorry, folks. The best thing theaters are doing right now is letting people rent the theater for $100 for old movies or renting a theater for over $200 for a new movie. My best friend rented a theater for Godzilla vs. King Kong, and it cost him $250 to rent the entire theater. And that's pretty good price. That's a pretty good price for having the whole theater to ourselves. Last year when I rented a theater, I paid $300. So the fact that theaters lowered the price became a good, smart move because more and more people are renting theaters since they want to go back to the movies with just their family or friends. Not everybody feels safe about being in a theater where not everybody has gotten their shot yet. So more people would rather pay $100 or $200 to have the theater to themselves for their family or friends to see an old or new movie. I hope movie theaters are smart and really do everything they can to get more people willing to go back to their theaters. Thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe to Seth's Strange World. And thank you, movie theaters.
Bye.
Bye.